Okay, mate. I want to put something in here, like it's a bright sunny day and then I would give a region of Paris, something like near to Montmartre, or Sacré-Cœur. Just look up a neighbourhood, and a little description of the cafe, a small cafe with red checked tablecloths on the tables. Yeah. Just to give it a bit of colour. I mean, tell us what's going on. You can say that in your evaluation, but it might be have a bit in there. Mercy needs a capital M. Yeah, good. Stalkers needs an apostrophe there. And here I would say in the supposed, and I would put capital C, capital L, and a full stop here because it's known as Paris is known as the city of love. Yeah, that's fine for that one. I never know what this complex thing. Is about. I mean, in some scenes there just isn't conflict. Let's say conflict is Dr. Aldridge to, you don't need that full stop by the way, Dr. Aldridge to maintain his obsession with Mercy without being discovered, something like that. Okay. Central question at the end is when will Mercy discover that she is being followed? Okay, something like that. Yeah. At the cafe. You might want to give the cafe a name. At the Café du Magot. That's a famous. Actually means the Cafe of Two Fagins. Look up what area of Paris that's in. Maybe put conversation in there as well, because there's going to be people talking in the cafe. Conversation and street noises. Maybe a little bit more on Dr. Aldridge. He is 30 years old. He's 40 years old with blonde hair and round glasses. Give us the colour of her hair. Good.
I'm sorry, it's the entire thing.
Capital B there.
I think so. Oh my god.
I would use the word bustling here rather than overwhelming because. Where's it gone? Sorry, that's what happens with my. The idea that it's busy. Hang on, I'm just going to pause this. Got to. Yeah, so I've just said here, I think you've put overwhelming. I think bustling is a better word for that. I understand what you're doing. You need to be careful about your capital letters.
So I didn't go over it because I was in a rush for the grammar. So
that's fine.
Before I did do the final deadline, I'm gonna make the grammar adjustments.
That's fine. All right. Well, look, I'll do them anyway because I'm an English teacher or sort of former English teacher. Spring needs a capital S. So you don't need that space there. Yeah. I would say as if it's, no, that's fine. Maybe we see her walk reflected on a wide and crystal sharp camera lens. That's good. Again, you've got an extra space there. I don't think if you've got a very expensive camera, you wouldn't use a wet wipe. I would say a soft cloth, because that's
So
more
you know, the only reason I used like the idea of a wet wipe was because I want to show that this stalker is kind of, he's very like organized with his things, and he's quite like OCD with his like camera.
But I just think you wouldn't use a wet wipe. A soft cloth. If you want to be specific about it, have a look what kind. If there's a name.
That's not a major. Like.
No. Not intent focus, intense focus. Again, you've got an extra space there. I'm recording this, yeah, so you can. You've just used focus here, so I would say his eye is fixed. Okay, which would be a synonym there. Who goes? Not that.
No.
I would start a new sentence here. What do you mean by this? Aldrich's camera runs out of frame.
Meaning, like, you know...
she walks out of the frame.
No, like, you know how you reload an old camera? Like, not an old camera, but like, for storage or like new pictures, you have like a little memory card.
Yeah. Okay.
So should I just say he inserts a new slot or
yeah. So why don't you say something like Aldrich changes his memory card, which suggests that he has been taking many pictures of her, or this is not the first time he has been following Mercy and taking pictures, because then it kind of gives a little bit of backstory to it.
But so I've said that in one of the last scenes. I said that he's got a great recollection of all the pictures.
Yeah, but this, if you want to make this action meaningful, then bringing out that's fine, but bringing out the memory card sort of suggests that there's been a lot of following going on. Why does he have to? If he's doing that, why does he have to abandon his table?
I'd use that because that table kind of represent his like little world that he has, and
But you're saying, okay, he changes his memory card or whatever. Surely that means he sits there in order to do it.
No, but he quickly does it. So he's like putting in the memory slot, and then she goes into the store and he just runs to the street.
So you don't. I wouldn't link these two together. Then I would put a full stop here, and I would say he abandons his small circular table. I would say outside the cafe. Aren't we outside the cafe? His small circular table outside the cafe, and chases after his prey. Okay? So those are the changes I would suggest for that one. What? Okay, let's just stop this.